It's the disease that you fear most, cancer. And your ability to fight it lies in one of the biggest buzzwords in health, antioxidants. Today, we're fighting the war on cancer with prevention, antioxidant prevention.
It's been dubbed miracle water by the company that makes it, the ultimate antioxidant that can actually reverse some health ailments.
You need to drink, you need to get some stuff. I drink Kangen water.
Now, a new water purifying technology has been launched in the country. The technology that was invented in Japan is largely used by healthcare providers, as the purified water helps fight excess body acidity and disease-causing elements in humans.
After 40 years of use in Japan, a new technology that has been licensed by the Japanese Ministry of Health as a medical device is now available in Kenya.
It has an abundance of antioxidants. Antioxidants are very effective at getting rid of free radicals in the body. Secondly, the water is alkaline. That the water is microcluster. What that means is that the water is a small water and it is easily absorbable by the body, not just by the body but at the cellular level. It's able to take nutrients to the cells and get rid of waste products from the cells.
Speaking during the launch of Kangen water machines in Nairobi, a hydration specialist and director of Australia-based water company John Gatia said the technology is particularly beneficial to persons suffering from degenerative and lifestyle diseases such as cancer, diabetes, high pressure, among others.
When people drink this water, the body gets into homeostasis, which means that the body gets into balance. And then the body has an intelligence within itself to heal itself. When we do the right things with the body, it heals itself.
A representative of the company from Japan, Chris Katz, said Kangen water machines are used in hundreds of thousands of homes worldwide to transform tap water into pure, healthy, alkaline drinking water. Beatrice Gatonye reporting for Lunchtime News.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for coming. We've been just talking here a little bit about Enagic's Kangen water. Newton, thank you so much for inviting us into your home, sharing the time, learning a little bit about this. I also want to introduce my friend Savannah, all the way from Vancouver, Canada. We're having a blast here in Uganda. And the most important thing for us is that you understand that there is a better way, and we're going to show you how that works. So I'm going to let Savannah and then Newton take it over, and I'll see you at the end.
Thank you, Horatius.
Thank you.
Thanks, Race.
So it's fantastic to be here. Thank you again for having us.
You're welcome.
Today we're speaking on Kangen water. This is a medical grade device from Japan, and we're really excited to be bringing it here to Uganda and to share a little bit about what this is all about. So we're going to do a demonstration here about water, and if you have any questions, just ask along the way, and I'm going to get you to help me with doing this.
Definitely, thanks.
So what's really important to know about this water and why this water is superior to all other waters is that it has three properties to it that are very special that you can only find in a few places around the world. One place is Tecate, Mexico, Lourdes, France, and there's a place in Germany, and people come all across the countries to come get these miracle waters. And so the Japanese started to delve into the depths of what this water was, and they decided to make this machine so that people could have this right on their countertop. So the first property that we're going to talk about is ORP, which means oxidative reduction potential. That's the antioxidant property of the water. The second property is the pH, and the third property is microclustering. So we're going to get started. If you wouldn't mind helping me pour these drinks into here.
Okay.
What kind of water do you drink?
I don't have no preference. Any water, I just
bottled
drink.
water?
But we do buy water. We boil my water.
Okay, you boil the water.
Yeah.
So since I've been here, I see most people drinking these bottled waters. You know, I'm sure lots of people are also boiling their water. But what I want you guys to take note of is that not all water is equal. So the way we tell if something is an antioxidant or an oxidant is we're going to use this ORP meter. So this determines if it's positively charged, it's bad for our bodies, oxidizing, resting, and if it's negative, it's good for us. So we're going to take this, turn it on. This is going to read the charge. So I'm going to go into this first drinking water here. What one is that?
We have 309 and it's going up.
This one's
So it's
positive
positive.
309. So oxidizing, resting your body every time you put this in. You think you're getting hydrated, but really it's doing more damage than good. And then we're going to go into this other water here.
That's
Aquasipi. I went to Sippy Falls. I wonder if they could get it from there. I don't know. What are we coming up here?
We got 340 and it's positive and it's going up.
Positive 340, super oxidizing, rusting, aging. And what I want you to know is that over time, the cumulative effects of the oxidation process is what leads to things like degenerative diseases. And take a look, you know, you see kids with all sorts of diseases that never happened and cancers are skyrocketing. What's the next one here?
We got Highland water, mineral water.
Highland water?
Yes, and we got 350.
Positive
And it's
350.
going up.
So if I put this into a fish tank at home, you know, I dip this in to test whether or not there's oxygen in the water or not. This, if it read positive 300, all of the fish in the tank would be dead. So every time we're drinking this, having a severe effect. And then we're going to go to Sprite. And Sprite kind of represents all different types of sodas. This one's just clear, that's where we're going to use it.
Okay.
Do you drink sodas?
That's my favorite drink, Sprite. I drink Sprite.
All right, well, let's take a look. Positive 480 and climbing.
Yes.
So the reason being is that every time you inhale oxygen and you exhale a byproduct, which is carbon dioxide, and every single soda is pumped full of that. So we call this one rapid aging in a bottle. So I decided to stop drinking that once I saw it.
I was going to ask you a question, but what about Red Bull? Because I drink this with a Red Bull and mix it all up.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, all sodas, all sports drinks, Red Bull included, they all have that oxidating property to it. So they're super positively charged because of all the chemicals they put into it, but especially those carbonated drinks is going to give you that really positively charged.
Okay.
And then we're going to go to...
We got the tap water.
Tap water. And we got 360.
And it's
So
going up,
even
it's
your
positive.
tap water, you know, I'm sure not many people are drinking tap water here, but at home it's pretty common still. And then we're going to go to the star of the show.
The can water is 740. It's a negative.
Negative 740.
700.
That's amazing.
Wow.
So what this means is that when you're drinking a glass of Kangen water, you're getting antioxidants. So antioxidants go into the body and scavenge all the free radicals, which are causing aging and, you know, diseases. And so when you drink this water, you're getting antioxidants more than you could get if you were just to eat fruits and vegetables all day long. That's the first property we're going to cover because we find that that's the most important.
Okay.
So the second property we're going to talk about is pH. The pH scale is from 0 to 14. 7 is neutral, and our blood is 7.365 in that range. That's neutral. Our body can't range out of that. If we do, we die. But what happens is when you're putting things that are under 7, which are acidic, that's going to cause a lot of problems in the body. So we're going to take a look and we're going to see what these drinks are going to come up here. So let's just remember, take a look at the bottom of the screen. Anything that is in the red, yellow zone, that's acid. Anything that's green is neutral, and anything above that that's in the blues and the purples, that's alkaline. So we're going to take these pH drops, and this measures the potential of hydrogen in these different drinking waters and soda. So we're going to take a few drops, just 4, and take note of the rapid color change. And then my favorite of all, purple.
Wow, yes, tastes good.
So take a look at this. These are all neutral. This being is that they add minerals into these different drinking waters to make sure that they stay neutral, because if they were acidic, these bottles would degrade over time.
Right.
But then take a look at this. Look at how acidic that is.
That's my favorite drink.
Yeah. Unfortunately, sodas are about a 2.5 pH, which means they're about 1,000 times more acidic than the pH of your blood. So every time you drink one of these, you know, I know that they taste great, but they're causing a lot of damage, and you have to actually drink about 36 glasses of Kangen water to neutralize that out. And then we've got the tap water, again neutral, just like these waters here, but it's because they add chemicals into the water. Because think about it, if you were to pour tap water out of your tap and it was acid, all the pipes in your house and all the municipality pipes would be rusting.
Yeah.
So they got to make sure that they keep it neutral. And then we've got the Kangen water, which is that dark royal purple, super beautiful, which means it's very alkaline.
You get a negative.
Yeah, the negative charge and the alkalinity. And so something to note is that over time, you're taking these in because you don't know. And you're drinking these waters that are acidic and neutral. But what happens is that when our body is experiencing acid from drinking these kind of drinks or eating a super acidic meal or having a really stressful day, your body has to keep the pH balance at 7.365. Otherwise, you die, like we were saying. So your body takes what's called bicarbonate buffers from your bones, your brain, your muscles, and they take that to neutralize and bring your body back to that neutral alkaline state. So we just see it. We see old people and they've got, you know, bone diseases and stuff. It's because over time those banks full of all those beautiful minerals that are in our body get depleted. So that's why when we start to bring the Kangen water into our life, it's got full of minerals, that electrical charge, that high alkalinity, we start to notice really quickly that your pH level can start to be brought right back up. But then check this one out. It doesn't convert.
You don't convert at all?
No. And there we go. So, you know, you've seen this and you're like, well, I'm not going to have any more pop ever again. But then, you know, you go out and I'm not with you. So you're like, I'm just going to have a little bit.
A little bit of that, yeah.
And just a little sip brings all of these back. And remember, this was diluted with the Kangen water. So we covered the antioxidants and the pH. And the third property of this water is it's microclustered. So what does that mean? Well, we can think about it. Tap water, bottled waters. Imagine we have tennis balls and we're kids and we're at the playground and we're throwing them through a chain link fence. What's going to happen?
Bounce back.
They're going to bounce back. Maybe a few are going to get stuck. Very few are going to get through.
Correct.
That's like tap water, bottled water, because when we drink it, our body can't recognize it because it's so big that it just gets flushed right out. But then you start to introduce Kangen water into your life, which is microclustered, and it's like marbles. We've got a bunch of marbles and we're going to throw them at a chain link fence.
Go through.
Right through.
Stay,
It's
yes.
like the absorption of the Kangen water now, because we got to remember every cell is very small. It's got an aquaporin around it that is about a 4 to 5 size, and now we got to get that water right into there. So the Kangen water starts to go penetrate into the cell. So the way we're going to demonstrate this is with tea, and we normally have to boil water to make tea, right?
Correct, correct.
So now we're just going to use normal tap water that's cold, and then our Kangen water, and we're going to take some green tea here. And we're going to test it out. So, would you like to help?
Yes.
Try to make some tea. No big surprise. No tea is made. And now let's try with the Kangen water. Wow. Turns bright yellow, indicating drawing that tea right out of the tea bag. And you know, some people might say, well, that's, you know, it was because
Magic.
or because the tea bag was wet before, but we'll try again. We'll go right in there and we'll try with the tap water once again. Again, no tea.
Yeah.
And then Kangen water. What's happening is it's drawing the tea right out of the tea bag. So that's why when you start to drink this water, people notice things like weight loss, because it's going into the cell and it's detoxifying and eliminating the waste in there. So we talked about the 3 different properties of the drinking water, but this machine actually has the ability to produce 7 different types of water. Did you even know that that was possible?
No.
No, before this I had no idea that there could be 7 different types of water. So the next water we're going to talk about is the 11.5. So this water has the ability to emulsify oils. And I love this because I use it in the kitchen and I soak all my fruits and vegetables. So what do we normally do when we get home with our fruits and vegetables? We're going to wash them, right? So most people put their fruits and veggies in tap water, but here we're going to put in the 11.5. What I want to demonstrate to you here is what's happening in this bowl. Fruits and vegetables are sprayed with herbicides, fungicides, pesticides. They're all oil-based. So what happens with oil and water?
Don't get along.
They don't get along. They just don't mix. So we're going to demonstrate that with some tap water here. Pouring the tap water into the oil. No surprise.
Don't get along.
They don't get along. And now we're going to use this 11.5 water, which is the strong alkaline Kangen water. And we're going to pour it in there. Whoa, what just happened there?
Milk.
We just created milk. We emulsified the oil by adding in this 11.5 into the sesame oil. So that's demonstrating what's happening with all your fruits and vegetables, because like I said, they're all oil based. But when we use this just normal tap water, it doesn't take it off. So let's take a look at these tomatoes that we've been soaking in the 11.5 for maybe a minute. And we're going to see what comes off of them. Notice this yellow tinge in there?
Yes.
So that's all the herbicides, fungicides, pesticides that came off of those fruits and veggies. So this is an amazing implication in your kitchen as a degreaser, but also of soaking those fruits and veggies, and it makes the produce taste much different. Also, when I started to soak my rice in the 11.5, you can just see what comes right off of it. So at the same time as it's producing this 11.5 water, the machine is also producing a 2.5 disinfectant, and that's what the machine was actually originally created for in Japan. And the 2.5 has the ability to kill all bacteria and pathogens in under 60 seconds, because none of those things can live under a pH of 2.7. So we got a spray bottle, and you can just spray it in your house, remove all your household cleaning products, as well as you can use it on your skin, which is an amazing application. So if you have a burn or a cut and you spray it on there, it disinfects, helps the recovery of the wound much quicker. So as you can see, this water is amazing in all applications. You know, because it has the medical grade certification, you can bring it into a hospital, into a restaurant, you can bring it into schools, and that's why we're really excited about bringing this to Uganda, because you know, you've got a large population and people need good healthy drinking water, but also having that application of the 2.5 disinfectant is huge in hospital settings. And we're really looking forward to working with you and your connections here, and we're looking forward to just seeing what this can do. So thanks so much for taking the time, and thank you for having us here today.
Drink Kangen makes me feel alive. Kangen has a pH level of 9.5. Kangen is the water I drink. Kangen makes me feel alive. Kangen has a pH level of 9.5.
Yeah. I don't want wrinkles. I want to keep my skin tight. I'm so acidic, so I better get my body right. Free radicals attacking blood cells on sight. But with Kangen, I know I'm gonna win this fight. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. With Kangen, I'ma win this fight. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. With Kangen, I'ma win this fight.
Kangen is the water I drink. Kangen makes me feel alive. Kangen has a pH level of 9.5.
Yeah. When I wake up in the morning, I'll start my day with Kangen. I'll drink half my body weight in ounces with Kangen. I brought in so much acid, now I'm paying the price. So if I change my water, I believe I'll change my life. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. With Kangen, I'ma win this fight. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. With Kangen, I'ma win this fight. Yo, when a body is acidic, it creates a welcoming environment for viruses and bacteria to come in and begin to flourish. If a person doesn't do anything about changing the acidic state of the body, the situation can get worse. Viruses and bacteria can mutate into serious illness.
Kangen is the water I drink. Kangen makes me feel alive. Kangen has a pH level of 9.5. Kangen is the water I drink. Kangen makes me feel alive. Kangen has a pH level of 9.5.
Yo, now I participation. I need you all to get up out your seats. You, everybody, get up out your seats. We're gonna find out who are our haves and who are our have-nots. Now answer me this.